Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today we go to Anutika and continuation of what yesterday we read Mulatika. Over there, Anutika for that paragraph 1316. Okay. Satipi Parisam Samanyadi Nama Karakana Nama Karana Bhavi. So Nama Karana Bhavi Satipi, we can join there. So Namagrana Bhava, state of a name making, nature of a name making, making the name, or the what, or the Samanyadi Nama Karakana, or name making, or the Samanya Nama, Kedima Nama, Guna Nama. Okay. So, Parisa Ada. So, although there is a state of a name making or nature of the name making or making the name or the naming of what the Samanya Nama, etc. Okay. Samada, Samudi, we appoint. So Samanya Nama here we can say appointed name. Like a Mahasamada, resident. So even though other names, they have a nature of the name making. Okay. Their name making is what? Connected with the others. So, para bhikkhadaya, para abhikha. But for the Vedana, nama, for the mentalities, their name making does not connect with the others, does not look for the others. That's why name making or the making the name of the Vedana, etc. They are what? Adiviya yodo. Adiviya, exceedingly proper. Okay, proper. Then the name Samanya Nama, etc. Because Samanya Nama, when they make a name, it is connected with the others. So their names are given by the others. But for the Vedana, Sanya, etc., mentalities, their names are not made by the others. Does not look for the others. That's why it is in case of a naming or making the name, so it is a more appropriate. Adiviya yodo. Ida here in this nama, in this case of a nama rupa dukkha, nama garana dabhava sabhava. Okay, nama garana sabhava, nature of the naming or making the name. So, Ugansa Braichidina. Ugansa Braichidina. So, by excellence or exceedingly, Namagranato. It has a meaning of the naming or making the name. So, if we say simply this meaning is adhibedo, should be desired. Iti dasedo, in order to show that what? Anya nabiketawa di adimaha. So the word led by the Anya nabiketawa, or begins with the Anya nabiketawa, is said in order to show what? So the naming or calling mentalities as a nama, so is a seed, then the samanya nama, naming samanya nama, etc. So because samanya nama, when we give a samanya nama as a nama, so it is, they are related to the others, anya abhiketawa, anya abhiketawa. Okay. But here, in the case of the mentalities, when they get the name, they are named nama. So when they are called as a nama, they are not related to the others. That's why they are. It is called Okansa Parichidina, with the exceeding limit. Okay. Par excellence. Also, it is translated as a par excellence. Okansa. Okansa means alone. So exceeding, is the highest, what the limit, with the highest limit. So it has a, they are called a nama. So mentalities are known as a nama. So in order to show that what Muladika said, Anya Nabiketawa, etc. Nama Garana Sabhavata Nahoti, this is what they said. So this is what they said with the meaning. Asabhavika Daya Karaji Deva Pawati Do. So because when they are giving, when the names are given by the others, it is not natural. Okay, not natural, and also it have been for sometimes Karaji Deva. Okay, only for sometimes. So that's why now they does not reach to the nature of the nama. That means Sabhava Saidadati. Okay. With the what the Sabhava Saidada. Vedanadi nama karana dhammadam. Dhammada means nature. Okay. Dhammada. So Dhammada means nature or custom or tradition, like that. Dhammadan, aha, it is said. Okay. The nature, the tradition, that custom or the what Vedana, etc. To be God as a nama. Okay, do the Vedana, etc. They are to be God as a Vedana. So they get the name Vedana is a nama, Sanya is a nama, Sankhara is a nama. So that is a naturally happened, naturally acquired. Yadi Vedanadina Kenaji Akadam Sakanama Adaya Yeva Pawatanado Obabadiga Namanam Nama Garanati na Nama Bhawo. Up to that, we have to join with the Yadi. Yadi is with the Siya. Yadi Siya. If it happens, if state of being Nama happened with the sense of a naming what? Naming to the Vedana, etc. So which are also Obabadiga Nama, simultaneous name. Okay. Because they are not made by the others. Kenaji Akadam. So they have been taking their own names. Okay, they have been only by taking their own names. So that's why they are called Abhidhamma Nama. Okay. Abhidhamma Nama, it refers to the Vedana, etc. So if Vedana, etc., they are Abhidhamma Nama, then that's why they make their name by themselves. So in this sense, if we say Vedana is a Nama, okay, if Vedana is a Nama because of the Abhidhamma Nama, so because of Nama is said being a Abhidhamma Nama. A1 Sati, if so, Patavi Adi Nambi Nama Bhavo Abhajati. Patavi etc. also when they arise. Patavi, it come together with its own name, Patavi. Okay. Patavi, Abo, Dejo, Vayo. They also get the Abhidhamma Nama. They make their own name. That's why it can reach. We can be God, Patavi, etc. The Arupa materiality as a Nama. Anyata, Patavi Adi, Patavi Adi, Nidasana Mewa, Nasiya. So it is said over there. Patavi Adi, the word Patavi etc. is said in order to just to indicate. Okay, Patavi Adi Nidasanina. So it may not be just an indicator. Patavi etc. is not yet used not as an indicator. Okay, it may not have been as an indicator only. They can also get a nama. Because they are Abhidhamma Nama, they make their own name, they come with their own name. So, Iti Anu Yoga, Anu Yoga means what? A complaint, we can simply say. Manasi Katawa. So, thinking about that kind of a complaining, a question. So the word Patavi Adi Nidasanina, etc. is said. Okay. In the Mulatika. So another one, so some Upama. It is talking about the Upama. This is better. Upama is a two guy. Egadesa Samanya Upama and then Saba Samanya Upama. So when we make a simile, some simile, they are partially share the same nature. They partly share the same nature. That is Eka Desa Samanya. So some of the other examples. So in that case, they are totally the same nature. They share completely the same nature. That is Sabha Samanya. So Upamana we can understand in that two way. Upamana is of two kinds. Number one is Egadesa Samanya Upama. Another is Sabha Samanya Upama. Okay. So he is to elaborate. Egadesa Samanyena Yada Devedena Upama Hodi Na Sabha Samanyena. Over there, Patavi, okay, Patavi etc. are indicated in order to, because they share partly the same nature, but the same nature of the being of Abhidhamma Nama. But they do not share totally the same nature. So Yadadevita as a desired. Upama Hodi, this Upama, it is like that Upama, not the Sabha Samanya Upama. Okay. So it is the A1B, even though it is like that, Yadi Sabhawa Saida Namada Vedana Dayo Naman. Okay. If Vedana etc. is a called Nama, because they become a Nama through the naturally acquired, okay, naturally acquired name. So if Venasa Sabhawa Seda Nama, Patavi Adi Nambi Ani Wadaniyo Nama Bawo. Ani Wadaniya means irreversible. Okay. Irreversible. Okay. Yeah. And not rejectable. Okay. Nama Bawo. They are Patavi etc. also Nama because they really get their name through their nature. So Vedana Dayo also Nama, Patavi etc. also Nama. So there can be that kind of that kind of assumption. So in that case, in order to reject that assumption, in the Mulatika, they are mentioned Nidonlata. Nidonla is not direct speech. So among the same thing, something is emphasized. Okay? Emphasis is put on some other thing. So here also among the Nama. So in that sense, if we go something which get the name Nama, we can be called as a Nama naturally. So when they happen naturally, then but we also Nama we can include. Vedana Sanya also Nama we may include because they get these name, their name through the nature, okay, naturally acquired. So but even though they share the same name, so they can everything Nama and Rupa, all of them can be included under the name. But so Nama is emphatically called, mentalities are emphatically called as a Nama. Okay, Nidong Lata, Niruhati. Ruhati means grow or put in the higher place. So to make something significant. Okay, Nidong Lata. So also here, Nam, but Vedana etc. are emphatically called as a Nama. Okay, but not Batavi etc. So in order to show that one, in the Mulatika, they are mentioned Nido Lada di Adi. Dina with that Nido Nama. Yani Maida, Vedana di Su Nama Sada Bawadi. Okay. So Nama Sada Bawadi. Happening or the Dham Nama. Okay, on the Vedana, etc. So basing on this kind of this cause, Yanimeta, the sign, okay, basing on this sign, Vedana, etc. Now the Dhanama have been on the Vedana, etc. Tadibi, so even though it have been like that, the Danyesam, Dan Anyesam, the Do Anyesam, so the other from the Dhamma which are other than from the Vedana, etc. Tanimeda yogi. So they connect, okay, they are linked, they are related to that sign of a being Nama, because they acquire the name Nama, naturally acquired. They naturally acquire their name as a Batavi, etc. That's why they can be called a Nama. So that sign, even though it relate to that sign, Kosa do we are like the damn God. Kokudadi Satta Bindi. Binda means a group. Okay, collection or heap. Okay. Satta Binda. Okay, group of the sentient, group of the animals. Okay. Animal what? Such as a kokuda. Kokuda means what? Kokuda. Chicken. Kokuda. Yeah. Chicken, etc. Like a god. They share the same name. So name of a what? Satta. But the to specific to emphasize. So like God Sayadaw. So God, the damn God means a gadgety God. It goes. That's why it is called God, cow or cattle. So every sentient being they go. But then the damn God is emphatically uh, put on the cattle or count, okay, in the group of the many sentient beings, many animals led by the chicken. So by me, so because of nidonlato, by means of the what? Nidonla means emphatically. So that word is the word, the name for this person, this kind of being. Vedana disu nama sato nidonlato pavato di daseti. And also the damn nama that have been in the Vedana, etc. also emphatically have been iti dasiti. It shows thus. In this way it shows. Okay, with the needle ladder. Okay. So because the nama can be common for the both the materiality and mentality, because they are naturally acquired name. They get a naturally acquired name. So in that case, he Mula Dikasya, he trying to find another way to escape it. Because we want to get the nama only mentality. Okay, mentality in Nibbana. That's why finally it is a needle door, emphatic expression. Okay. Tatahi, therefore, the door ewa. So tatahi is what? In order to confirm, in order to what? Show the result, good result or benefit of using that kind of using the dhanama for the mental aggregate mentalities in Nibbana. So anekesu sutta parisesu, in many, okay, in many discourses, sutta parisa. Okay. Sutta parisa, we can simply collectively translate as many discourses, many part of the discourses. Desayewa nama oharo desati. Desayewa of only these mentalities and Nibbana. Nama sato, nama oharo, tada nama, the usage nama, desati appear. Okay. So briefly, finally we can say that is a need of law, emphatically giving name. Okay. Even though there are many the same things, but this one is emphatically called as a nama or as God. Okay. So this is talking about the concept. Okay. Concept, name also concept. The nama do napati voda. Nama da napati voda. Nama dan anapati. Okay. Not reaching to the name, to the state of being the name. So it was Kesa gombadi namandara namandara abajanado. Kesa gombadi namandara pajanado. Okay. For the Badawi, etc., they reach to the another name, such as head hair and also pot, etc. Ida mewatan nidasana bawena. So idam ewa ata. Only do this meaning. Nidasana bawena as indicator. Nahi di adina vivarati. So with the word, it prevent or it block. It blocks with the word nahi, etc. Okay. So in order to block Batavi, etc., to be called as a nama, so the word nahi, etc., is said. So yadibi samuhadi kana vinay bhoga bhavado vedanadi arupa dhamme subi paindagarena gahanam bhawadati. Okay, paindagarena. In the Mulatika, they are mentioned what for the materiality. So when we say what komba, the pot, other time materialities happen in group. Okay, so not happening in group is not only materiality, the nature common to mentality as well. Mentalities they arise in group. Okay, Jeta arise with the Jetasika together with the Jetasika. So also Jetasika arise with the Chetas and other mental concomitants. They also arise in group. Painda Garina Gahana Bhavatati. In the mentality also, it happened to take in group Vedana. In the mentality is led by the Vedana. So Samuhadi Gana Vinay Bhoga Bhavado. So Vinay Bhoga Abhavado. Vinay Bhoga Abhavado. Because of the lack of the separability. So of what? Gana, solid. Okay. So led by the Samuha collection. So Samuha, Santana, like that. So they have been in group. So solidity is they are group of, because of we cannot separate with our normal eye. Okay. So that's why. So these are mentalities that we may say, oh, Lobha arises. Lobha Mula Jeta arises. Other time. So what we say? We collectively say Lobha, also deity or mana or any other Jeta Jetasika, mental concomitant. They arise together. Because we cannot collectively, we cannot say see separately. So that's why, so taking in group, so perceiving the object in group is not only for the materiality, but also for the mentality as well. This nature, Paindagara Gahana, shared for both mentality, materiality. But Dambana, but Dam, so that kind of happening, Gahana, Dangahana, Dan Rivadu Gahana, taking in group to the materiality. Yevo Yena, so generally, Atati Parikapa Mukhena, Eka Dhamma Vasenewa. So Eka Dhamma Vasenewa, only by means of the one Dhamma. So Mukhena, Mukha means making the head. Okay, by making the head. Adika parikapa. Parikapa means what? Assumption or assuming or supposing or thinking. Also, we can say Athati parikapa. So thinking about the meaning. So parimukha means making thinking about the meaning at the head. Okay, making mukha means head. So we put something, for example, loba mula citta arises. Loba happen or dosa happen. Other day we put only one dhamma. Okay, so at the head of the dhamma. No, we don't say collectively. Na samuha wasena. Okay. No, so we may say in Myanmar we say loba phite, doda phite, mana phite. The only one word we put uh, one word at the one dhamma at the head. So in this way you generally use like that. So when we take that mentalities, so we make it like this. So that's why they have mentioned Anyina Piyala Nati. Okay. So that is also questionable. When we take a rupa as the object, other time also we mostly say, so for example, body or the earth. So when we say the word body, is it also saying in group, referring to the many component parts of the materiality. So also when we say lobha arises, dosa arises, in that case also, so the in reality we cannot separate so one by one. So but that's why we collectively say that the lobha arises by taking a group. But the one significant difference is that when we say but we komba or kesa, etc., at that time everything is collectively mentioned. But when we say a lobha arises, only one dhamma is put at the head or at the heading. Okay, at the heading of the dhamma. So therefore, in the Mulatika, they are mentioned Anyina Piyala Nati. Okay. Then next paragraph. Pakasaka Pakasitava Bhavo means Visaya Bhavo Eva. So it means in the Mulatika, they are mentioned Pakasaka Pakasitava, illustrator and the things to be illustrated. When it talk about the Jakku, that is illustrator. And the Rupa, visible object, is the thing to be illustrated. So again, it is the same with the Visayi and Visaya. Okay. So Jakku is a Visayi, the base or the object. And also a visible object is Visaya. So Visayi and Pakasaka the same. Pakasitava and Visaya the same, in order to show that here Anudika explain Visayi Visaya Bhavo Eva. So when I think you may be aware of the fact that so when we read in Mulatika in the second paragraph, both words are mentioned together. Pakasaka Pakasitava Bhavo, Visayi Visaya Bhavo together. So but he don't mention they are the same. Bhava Sankhado. Maybe mostly we can say Pakasaka Pakasitava Bhava Sankhado. Visaya Bhavo. But plainly in the Mulatika mentioned That's why here the Anudiga want to say they are the same thing, referring to the same thing. So that's why here he put Ewa, Awadharana, in the sense of Awadharana. Adivajana Sampaso, Mano Sampaso. I told you already. Adivajana Sampasa refer to the Mano Sampasa. Okay. So why? So refer to Mano Sampasa. Mean the impingement. Nama Mandarina, without any name. Kahidon Asaguniya Daya Pagado. Okay. That the Mano Sampasa is obvious. Obvious what? It is an ability, asaguniya daya, disability to take, to grasp, to take as an object. Manosampasa, to take a manosampasa as an object. It is impossible without the nama, without the name. Okay? So that is obvious. Manosampasa cannot be taken without the name. That is obvious. Therefore, in order to show, in order to indicate, as an indicator, the word Manosampasa or Divajana Sampasa is said in the Mulatika. Divajana Sampaso Viya Divajanina. So whether by saying like a Mano Adivajana Sampasa, Mano Sampasa. Mano Sampasa Tabakarana Mewa Nama Bhavasiya. So if because Muladika say firstly mentioned Adivajana Sampaso Viya, only one word, no adi is there. So then we may think only Adivajana Sampasa or Mano Sampasa have been in the nature of the Nama. Okay. So not the other. Na Badika Sampasa Dabakaranam Ti Asanga doubt, confusion, Nivadanata, in order to prevent that kind of confusion that only Adivajana Sampasa is Nama. Padika Sampasa is not Nama. As I told you before, Padika Sampasa is that cont'ed, the engagement between five sensitivity and five sense objects. So that is Padika Sampasa. So we may, because of Muladika firstly mentioned, Adivasana Sampaso Viya, only one Sampasa is mentioned. That's why we may think only Mano Sampasa is Nama. Others, Padika Sampasa is not Nama. In order to prevent that kind of confusion, Padika Sampaso Piti Adimaha with the P. Padika Sampaso P also. So this word is, etc. is said. Tata. So in that word, Padika Sampasa P, etc. Panja Vinyana Sahagato Paso Padika Sampaso. What is the Padika Sampasa? Padika Sampasa is a Pasa Jitasika, okay, that arise together with the Panja Vinyana, high consciousness, high pair of a consciousness. So I consciousness, it Pasa arise together with the I consciousness, ear consciousness, and so on. So that they go Padika Sampasa. Because between Rupa and Rupa, eye sensitivity and the visible object, they are Polarika Rupa, they strike. Okay, between Rupa and Rupa, that strike is grosser than the contact. Okay, so that happens in the mind or in the mental objects. That's why the contact between the contact that arises in the Panja together with the Panja Vijnana Cheta is a Patika Sampasa. Phasa that arise together with the Mano Vijnana is Adivajana Sampasa or Mano Sampasa. That way we have to understand. Pisado Sambhavani Sambhavana. Sambhavana is what is that? Sambhavana. Inclusion. Okay. In the case the damn P or indeclinable particle P is in the sense of the Sambhavana inclusion. Not only Adivajana Sampasa, but also Patika Sampasa. They are both of them are also Nama. Idam Vodam Hodi. So it is said like this. Visayi Visaya Sangadana Samopadiya Visayi high sensitivity. Visaya high sense object. Sangadana striking. Okay, Samopadiya something that happened because of the striking between object, sensitivity and objects. Anya Pasado Olari Gopi. Okay. If that the phasa, the phasa contact that happened because of the striking or impingement between five sense of sensitivity and five sense object. That one is grosser than the olarico, even though it is grosser than the other phasa. Other phasa means adivajana sampasa or mano sampasa. So, Patika sampaso na rupa dhamma viya vibuddha karo. Okay. Na, even though it is a gross sampasa, but it is not so obvious. Vibuddha means extremely obvious, like a rupa dhamma. Because phasa is a mentality. Okay, that right. Phasa jitasika that right together with the panja vijnana. That do nama yata gahaniya bhavo. Okay, so that the patika sampasa, so phasa jitasika that right associate or right together with the panja vijnana, so can be taking as the object in connection with the nama, in connection with the name. Okay? Without nama, without the name, it's a difficult to what? Difficult for those ordinary people to take that object. Patika sampasa as an object. Also, divajana sampasa as an object. Even though it is grosser than the mano sampasa, but it is still not obvious like a what? Like a rupa dhamma, materialities. That's why there's a Patika Sampasa also Nama. Okay. Arupa Dayawa Tikadina Samanya Do Visesa Doja. Okay. Patika Sampasa Sa Upajara Wasena Nama Bhavan Aha. Okay. The word Arupa Dayawa, because of their not materiality. Mentality, because of being mentality. Patika sampasa. So, in terms of the common nature or significant nature, okay, especially or generally, okay, in any way, Patika sampasa is a nama. So, by means of the Upajara Vasena, Patika Sambhasa, Upajara Vasena. So it is a neighborhood. So by means of being very close, happening closely to the Patika Sambhasa, they are called as a nama. So let me read the Ataka Muladika. What does it mean over there? Arubadaya. Where Arubadaya wa Anya Nama Savagata. Okay, Sangahido Ayan Anya Pasa Savagata wa. Okay, Upajara. So another meaning is what? Arubadaya, because it is a mentality. And also, it shares the same nature with the other nama. Singahido Ayam. Okay. So this Patika Sambhasa should be taken, included. Another reason is Anya Phasa Savagata. It shares the same nature with the other Phasa. Okay. So this word is Arubadaya word is said. What Upajara was in Upajara. So as a figurative speech also we can say Upajara was in. Instead of saying neighborhood, it is jhana. So figuratively, so it can be called as a nama. So Patika Sambhasa also directly or indirectly it is a nama. So Arubadaya, Arubadaya. They are also nama because Enya nama Savagata. It shares the same nature with the other nama. And also it shares the same nature with the other Phasa. Okay, that's why. Even though the word is Patika Sambhasa, you may think, it is a striking between materiality. But it refers to the mentality, Phasa Chitasika. That's why the term Patika Sambhasa is figuratively used. Okay. But it refers to the nama, Phasa Chitasika. Pachima Purimanandi. Okay, in the Nama Rupa Duga. They have mentioned Nama is first, Rupa the last, first and last. The Pachima Purimanan, the word used, so we may confuse with it refer to which one. That's why Anudika explained. Namanja Rupanja di Ima Anubove Anubove Anubove. So graduate order. Okay. So Nama first, Rupa later. Over there you can see what Purima Pachima. So definition is giving Rupa Yaditi Rupa. Actually Rupa come later in the Dukkha. Rupa is the last, Nama is the first. But in the definition, Rupa put the first, Nama put the second, the last. So that's why Ida Pachima Purimana. So Pachima Purima refer to that. Pachima is what? Rupa. Purima is a Nama. Okay? Nama Rupa. Ima Anubhave Sandaya Vodan referring to the graduate order or sequential order. Satipi Rupasati Adina. Okay, with the what? There's a Satipi Rupasa over there. Satipi Rupasa Aramana Ripati Pajaya Bhavi. So yesterday I already told you. Among the Rupa also, Aita Nibbana Rupa, Desire River Nibbana Rupa. They are what? Object Aramana Dipati, object predominant. They belong to Aramanadipati Pajaya. They can be the cause. So for the other Vajjopana Dhamma to arise by means of the object predominant condition. So that one, Satipi Aro Rupa Sati Adina, with this word, Nama Vahara Hedo Ananya Sadharanam Nibbanasa Adipati Pajaya Bhavam Eva Viva Vedi. So it shows clearly Viva Vedi. So make obviously, make other people know clearly. So with that word, Satipi Rupasa, etc. So what? Nibbana is Adhipati Pajaya. Okay. Nibbana is Adhipati Pajaya. Nibbana is a what? Ananya Sadharana. It is not common to any other. Okay? Not common to any other. Special Dhamma. Nama Vahara Hedo. So Nibbana is the cause. So for the Dham Nama. Because it makes other Dhamma to bend towards that Nibbana object. So Ariya, Magajita, Kalajita take a Nibbana as an object. So Ewa does it only. Nibbana is Adhipati Pajaya. And this is the case because it's very special. Yado Ariyanam Anya Visaya Vinaysadam. So Vinaysadam means liberated from the other objects. Neina, Pona, Pavara, Vasina. So inclined toward that Nibbana. Asankata Dhatuya Ewa. Okay. By inclining, by bending, okay, by what? Directing, by sinking, okay, towards a Asankata Dhatu, that is unconditional element. Unconditioned element. That is Nibbana. Only to that Nibbana. Ariya Chitam Bhavatati. Ariya Jita. Riya Jita, the consciousness, the mind or the noble person, that is free from other objects. Okay, liberated from the other objects. So, but only do the Nibbana. Taking Nibbana as an object, it happens only. Okay, taking Nibbana object, that these noble persons, the Jita happens. Riya Jita happens. So that is explained in the Anutika. Okay. So that is paragraph number 1316. Okay. So paragraph number 1318. So that one 1318. 1318 where? In the Mulatika. Because Athasalini, we have read that one. Have we read? So let me see. 1318.
Just one line in the Athasalini.
Really? Athasalini, let me find. 1318. Okay. Oh, yeah, last night we read. Avijja Bhavadana Gahida. Okay. So in that duga, Avijja and Bhavadana. Avijja is a passive vada, Bhavadana is a second vada. These two are taking. Why? In order to show what? Dasanata. That is in order to show. Samudhajara, repeatedly arising. Okay. Repeatedly arising of what? Repeatedly arising as the root cause of the Vada, the root cause of the round of the suffering. So that's why Avijja and Vadanas are taking. So regarding that one, page number 182 of the Mulatika, paragraph number 1318, they are mentioning Vada Mula Samudha Jara Dasana Dhandi. Okay. So that what is the meaning is Sadhanam Vada Mula Samudha Jaro Nama. Okay. So Samudha Jara and Vada Mula, they are referring to the same thing. So something Vada Mula is Samudha Jara. Samudha Jara is Vada Mula because they repeatedly happen. Okay. These do repeatedly happen. Or we can also say Vada. Samudha Jara refer to the Vada. Vada repeatedly happen. Cycle of a birth and death, that repeatedly happen. Okay. So in that case, Samudha Jara, we have to join with the Vada. Samudha Jara is adjective for the Vada. So Vada, cycle of suffering that tend to happen repeatedly. So the root cause of the cycle of suffering that repeatedly happen. So if we translate, Vada Samudha Jara Dasanata, in order to show the root cause of the cycle of rebirth or cycle of suffering that repeatedly happen for the Samudha Jara. Avijja and Bhavadana are taking that the Athagata translation. So here in the Muladika, they are mentioned Sadhana Samud Vada Mula Samudha Jaro Nama. Okay. So what is a goal? So the root cause of suffering that repeatedly happen for the sentient being is Avijja and Bhavadana. Ignorance and attachment to the becoming, attachment to the existence, and doesn't attend at all in order to show that so that meaning. Iti at all, this is the meaning here. Tata Samudha Charadi di Samudha Jaro, or here explanation here. Tata in that word, Vada Mula Samudha Jara Dasanatam. Samudha Jaradi di Samudha Jaro. Samudha Jaradi, how to translate? Samudha Jaradi here. Sam Odam are Jaradi. Okay. Sam Ud are Jaradi. Jaradi. So some preface, Ud preface, A preface, and then Jara. And then D is what? Verb. Okay, verb. Okay. Verb surface. Verb surface. Okay. So in that case, we can say some means well or exceedingly. So Udam means one after another, maybe up, above. So or on and on, we can simply say. So on and on means something happened this time and then about that one, another thing happened like that. Ajaradi, Jara happened. Okay. Samudha Jaradi, the Samudha Jaro, something that tends to happen repeatedly. Okay, and also exceedingly, that's why it is called Samudha Jara. Vada Mula Mewa, or the Vada Mula Mewa. Vada Mula Mewa, Samudha Jaro. Okay, so that in that Vada Mula, the root cause of the round of suffering itself is samudajaro. So that with this explanation we can understand samudajara refer to the Vada Mula, especially Mula. The Vaja and Bhavadana, they repeatedly happen. Okay. Vada Mula mewa samudajaro, Vada Mula samudajaro. So in that case, we take the word Vada Mula samudajaro refer to the Avaja and Bhavadana. The samudajara repeatedly happening, not the modifier or the Vada, but the modifier or the Avaja Mula. Vada Mula doesn't need by showing Vada Mula, the root cause of the round of suffering. Vada Mula number Vadi Tasida Hodi. So it happened to show the arising of the Vada Mula, round of suffering, root cause of the round of suffering. Root cause of the rotation, it would be better because no suffering is there. So root cause of the rotation. Therefore, Vada Mulana Samudajarasa Dasanathandi Pi Atho. Okay. We can translate it so that repeated arising of the root cause of the suffering. In this way also we can translate in order to show what repeated arising of the root cause of the rotation, root causes of the rotation. That meaning also we can translate it two ways. Repeated arising Vada Mula Mewa Samudajaro. Vada Mula Samudajaro. That is one meaning. So repeated rotation of the root causes of the rotation. And also another meaning is what? Samudajara, repeated arising of the root causes of the rotation. So that way we get Chatita Purisa and also Avadarana Kamandaraya. We can translate it two ways. Vada Mula Samudajara Dasanat Samudajara. So that means only here, very short, good. So let's go and see a new diga. What is there? Very short as well. What does a may Adinawa Padechadana do? So that is talking about the Moha Avija. Avija is a mula, okay, root of a what? Root cause of a vata rotation. What does a mula means? Badhana karana, main cause. Okay, main cause. So avija is a main cause because it conceals the danger. Okay, the danger in the rotation. The danger in the rotation. That's why avija is said to be root cause of the or main cause of the rotation. Regarding Bhavadana, Tadasadana Vinandana Doja. So for the Bhavadana, then Asadana. Asadana, Asadeti, attach. Abhina, or please. Please. So we please to become. And also we find abhinandana, we find delights in the existence. So then asadana abhinandana to. Okay, that's why the tassa also we can say tassa, this is our dana, asadana bhavadana, please in the round of suffering, and also round of rotation. And also if finds dana find a delight in the round of suffering or rotation. That's why the bhavadana is the root cause or main cause of the rotation. Vadasa mulam, vada mulam. So mula is a karana. So amanda karana also, padhana karana, we have to understand like that. Main karana, main cause. So that is about the word. Paragraph number 1318. Okay. So another one. Paragraph number 1320. That is a bhava deity. Okay. Bhava deity. And then vibhava deity. The dukkha is a bhava deity dukkha, vibhava deity dukkha. Bhava deity dukkha here, Anthasalini, you may read 1320. Bhavaisati adaja logo jadi khanda panchakam. So this word, the adda, the soul or the word, adda and the word. Adda and loga will have been. It means khanda panchakam, referring to the five aggregate. Adda ja logo jadi kahita. To the five aggregate, we think it is adda and also it is a loga. Taking like this, taking by aggregate as adda and also as a word. Dhammasaṅgaṇī, this word, or this adda will have been iti gahanagarina. So gahanagarina, in the manner of taking in this way. This word will have been, this adda will have been niwaita. Niwaita means sasata deity. Niwaita means sink, absorbed, and having absorbed or being absorbed wholeheartedly. Okay, wholeheartedly taking. So with this manner, we wholeheartedly take this pi aggregate as adda and also as the war, and also it will happen. So in this way, so that the deity have been sasada deity, eternality belief. Okay, eternality view. Tudiya, so second bada, that is a vibhava deity, nabhavaisati agarina. So the men are only different. Niwaita, Ochida deity. We wholeheartedly taking, so deity is Adhanagahi, Topati Nesaki. Adhanagahi means so firmly gripped. We grip something as firm as possible, as strong as possible. Topati Nesaki is difficult to release, difficult to give up. So it means we become a one. View is for example, if I have the view is I'm in the view like that. Become a one. So it's become inseparable. That's why this word nivaita is that sense. We firmly hold. So and that nothing, this khanda panchaka will not happen. And also adda will not happen again. So this is the end. Okay. So like this, Ochida deity, nihilism, nihilistic idea, nihilistic view. So that is Ochida deity. So go to the Anutika if there are any explanation. Namula Tika. 1320. 1320 help. Ekeka Samain, Eka Samain ja. So in the Atthakatha they are mentioned Khanda Panchaka, the Khanda Panchaka to the 5 aggregate. But here Mulatika add not only collectively, okay, but also even in each aggregate. Ekeka Samain ja. Even in the Vedana, to the Vedana also, we think, we regard as Atta Loka. Okay. Addo Atta Tija, Logo Tija, Gana Visisa, Ubadaya, specific taking of each Khanda, each aggregate as Atta and Loga. So, referring to that, or depending on that, Atta Ja, Logo Ja, Di Wodan. Over there, Attaja Logoja is said. With the word Ekeka Samain Ja means not only individually, but also collectively. Ekan Wakanda Attato Gehitowa Anya Adano Ubavoga Buddho Logo di Kanandasa Adano Adana Ada di Gehitowa Parasa Adana Logo di Kanandasa wa wasena adaja logoja di wodam. Okay, that is another way. Muladika explained, okay, provide another way. So among the 5 aggregate, we take one khanda as Adda and the other khanda because they are to be experienced. That's why they are called the Loga. Upabhoga Buddha. Upabhoga means that requisites, something like it. Requisites. So they are. The others are the location. So on other 5 aggregate, there are other 4 aggregate, there is Adda. Okay, one khanda is Adda. The other 4 khandas is Loka. In this way also, some people take Kanandasa. Another one is Adano, another way is so one's own Adda is Adda. Okay. So one self is Adda. Other self is Loka. So in this way also, people take Adda and Loka. So 3 different ways are given here. So in the Muladika, Athazalini simply mention Khanda Panchaka. So in the end, Muladika, they are explained individually also. They take as Adda and Loka. So another way is one khanda is Adda and the remaining 4 khanda is Loka. That way also they think, and also it is idane or it is no longer exists. So another way is once Adda is Adda. Another person also they have Adda. So their Adda is a Loka. Okay. So that way, Dhammavesati, Dandrita Vigahidam. Okay. Dandrita Vigahidam. So in 2 ways that has been taken. So collectively or individually. So Khanda Panchakam, so the 5 aggregate, group of 5 aggregate, Bhavesati will have been iti in this way, Nivaita Paramasanti, wrongly grasped. Nivaita is explained here, wrongly grasped. So family, Paramasanti, so not rightly, okay, in other way around, Paramasanti. Parado Amasati, in the other way around, not as they truly are, but so they hold it in the wrong way. That is explained here 1320. So go to Anudika. In the Anudika, they are mentioned Ekika Samain, Rubadike, Yathabini Waite, Watu Samain, Ahamana Di, Ahamana, Ahamana Adara, Nimedada, Kusala, Kusala, Davibaga, Loka Dara Danja. Okay. Samaropitowa. Pawada Gahana, Viseso. So Ikigasame, yeah, with the what Ikigasame, it is what? It is Pawada Gahana Viseso. The significant way of taking, okay, the significant way of grasping. So what is that? Rupadike Yata Bini Waiti Watu Same on the object that has been wrongly grasped. So these objects are what? Rupa, etc. Okay, Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, Vijnana. So these on these objects. Aham, Mana, Adhara, Nimitadam. Aham, Mana, Adhara, Nimitad. Aham, Mana. So I am conceit, or I am conceit. So thinking that it is I. Adhara. Adhara, Nimitada. Adhara means bringing. Nimitada. So at the cause or at the side to be brought by thinking as I. Okay, in the visible object, in the Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, etc. So this because we already wrongly grasped this object. Okay. So and also another one is Kusala, Kusala, Davibhaka, Loka, Adhara Danja. Loka Adhara Danja. So Kusala are wholesome, unwholesome, and also result of it. Kusala, Akusala. So they are Loka, Nimitata, and also so on the object, Rupa Vedana, Sanya. So on the object that we think it is I, Atta is there. But the Kusala, Akusala, and Vipaka, they are Loka. Okay? They both in the sense the Loka. So Samaro Pitowa. So putting in that specific, under the specific name. So, for example, Rupa, etc. is I. So, is it that the thing to be taken as I, not to be considered as Atta. Okay, and also another thing that is what Kusala, Akusala, Jeta that happen. The Vibhaka, they are Loka. Okay, in this way we put. So then that kind of a significant way of grasping or taking the object happen. So that is explained in the Mulati Anudika. So this way also interesting. This way of putting. So the way we grasp, we regard which one is Atta, which one is a Loka. That is also interesting. So Atta Zalini simply explained that we put on the five aggregate as Atta and Loka. But the Muladika more provide a detailed explanation as how we put. So on the each khanda also we may put as Adda and Loka. And also one khanda is Adda, other khandas are Loka. Like that also we take. And also our own khanda is Adda, another khanda is a Loka. That way also it provides in the Muladika. But in the Anudika trying to explain the Ekeka Samay, each aggregate. How do they do? In the Rupa aggregate, so we regard as I. And then other Kusala, Akusala, and then they are Vipaka, Jeta, they are Loka. So that is Rupa, a physical materiality, a physical body is a Rupa, Adda. And also Jeta, Jetasika, and other Vipaka, Jeta. Kusala, Akusala, and Vipaka, Jeta, they are Loka. So like that, they put that way also can happen. So Yagaji deity, whatever deity, Niwisa mana, Niwaita is the same name. Dhammasabhava. When that kind of a view is possessed, okay, when we possess that kind of any kind of that view, Dhammasabhava adeja. Dhammasabhava, the real nature of the Dhamma. Adeja paramasana kara vasina. Adeja, adeja. So adeja, what? So exceedingly paramasana vasina. Paramasana akara vasina. Agare newa. Paramasana wrongly grasping. Exceedingly as well as wrongly grasping. Agara mena. With a mena, so that the grasp exceedingly and also wrongly to the Dhamma, real nature of the Dhamma, Nivisati, grasp. Okay, Visa, Pavesani, Indar. So the root meaning is Indar. So they absorbed or they hold it. Okay, so therefore it is called Paramasanditi Atho. Okay, Paramasandi, wrongly grasp. So Anudika explained that the Paramasandi means what? So we firmly hold, wrongly hold the true nature of the Dhamma. Okay, that means Paramasandi. So that is regarding the Bhava deity, Vibhava deity. Okay, so next time we will continue paragraph number, other paragraphs. Okay, with this we will conclude for today. Thank you so much for listening. Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitatu. Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitatu. Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Okay, thank you.
Good night, Sayadaw.
Good night. By the way, Yamaga class I will not take this week. Okay.
Oh, okay, Sayadaw.